As you can see, her outfit is very on point. Has a nice little smile going on. It's a very nice record. Probably sampled it about 10 times. Still probably gonna sample it more because it's probably one of the best records I have.
So who is Danny Dee?
Danny Dee is an 18-year-old producer out of South Florida, and I do what I love. It's making music, making beats, networking, all that good stuff.
When exactly did you start making music?
When I was about 12, I first got my hands on free loops, and ever since then, it's been taking off. But seriously, probably about the last 2 years is when I really got serious about it. And that's what we're here today.
What or who in particular were your inspirations? If you had to say.
This is going to be a long conversation right now. First would be J Dilla, JD, the whole Slum Village. That's probably my #1 inspiration. But besides that, hip hop in general would be a big inspiration. Ninth Wonder out there. And me myself is an inspiration to myself.
Your beats seem to come from like a real soulful place in music. Where exactly? Well, I don't say where exactly, but like, what do you believe soul is, or what constitutes soul for you?
For music, soul is what's inside of you. That's what you feel. Like when you hear a beat or a song, you get that head nod motion. To me, that's soul. That's when you know that beat has soul, and that's when you know you're connecting with the beat and the music.
Have any favorite records in particular? Any favorite soulful records?
In music in general, probably my favorite song probably have to be Common. I used to love it. That's probably my favorite song to this day.
Any favorite like vinyls?
That Sun Rock record I showed you.
What's the title of the record?
I actually forgot the name of it. Sun Rock. If you don't know anything about them or the group, it's a jazz group. Probably was big in the 70s, 80s. Kind of died down, but that's probably some of the best music I've ever heard. Jazz music.
Without producers, hip hop
without producers would be rap. Because to me, hip hop, it's not just music; it's the culture. Rapping is what a rapper does. But hip hop is the actual culture. So you can have like J Dilla, Madlib. They put out albums, but they're just beats. No rappers, they can sell it, it'll get played. But a rapper can't put out an album of just acapella. Nobody would listen to it. So I think hip hop without producers really wouldn't be what it is.
How did you link with Ryshon? You know, a lot of people who follow our site would like recognize how.
Ryshon, I never met Ryshon.
Never met him, but how did you come about to link up?
Ryshon. Met up back in MySpace. When MySpace was the thing. I wasn't even going by Danny Dee. I was just by my name. He found me on SoundClick. We chatted a couple times. Ever since then, we've just been working. But we've probably about 4 or 5 years now. We've known each other.
Top 5 artists you'd love to work with?
#1 right now would be Kendrick Lamar for sure.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar. A dream of mine would be to work with Outkast, Andre, Big Boy. Those are probably my 2 biggest inspirations right there too. And another one, producer-wise, Kanye. Sit in the studio with Kanye. I don't even know what I would do. I do not know what I would do. 4, I go with Riel. Musically, I like him a lot, but more as a person, what he does, it's more. It's cool.
It's cool, yeah.
The last one I'm trying. Man, there's so many people out there. I would pick Ninth Wonder. Ninth Wonder for sure. Teach me more about sampling, more than I already know.
When you get in the studio, what exactly do you prefer to have as a setup? Like, what are your, like, you know, weapons of choice?
Weapons of choice? Honestly, just my computer. Like, people, when they hear my music, they're like, man, this kid probably has a nice studio, probably has a nice setup. But really, I just have like a 2000 Windows XP, Fruity Loops, and that's it. But I get it done.
Yeah. But how do you want to be seen in the hip hop game? Like, where do you want your buzz to be? How do you want people to, you know what I'm saying, hear about you? Like, how do you want to be represented in the hip hop game?
I just want people, when they hear a certain beat, even if they don't know it's made by me, to be like, I really want to know who that person is. Like, when you hear a song and the beat's nice, you want to know who made that. That's what I want to be. I want people to, when they hear a certain song, they know who made it. I want to have my own sound, my own place.
What can we expect to hear from you in the future? You know, you just dropped the wave, so where do you see yourself in about another 45 months or another year?
Right now, I'm just letting the rave, letting that ride out. But next year, I already have a couple projects I'm working on. I have a couple things I'm trying to progress on my sound. But besides that,